Well, we're chatting away here as we come up from the commercial here. Henderson County High School counselor was recently given an Outstanding High School Educator Pathfinder Award. It is given to teachers and counselors for outstanding efforts in assisting students to plan for the future after high school. And this year, Steve Welch, career coach for career and technical education at Henderson County High School, took home the award. Congratulations to you. We are so pleased to have you with us today. Thanks for being here, Steve Welch.
Thanks, Shelley.
Now let's talk about for folks that aren't familiar with this, what do you do? What is your place there at the school, and how do you guide these students? What's the process here?
Well, as a career coach, my main role is to assist students as they are trying to explore and figure out what they're interested in doing, and to be able to get them scheduled into the right classes to be able to start a pathway. And
you mentioned just a second ago that this starts as young as middle school.
Yeah, we take our student leaders that are in each program area over to the middle schools and even elementary for 5th grade throughout the year, and introduce them to all of our different program areas and the pathways that are built within those programs.
And as we were coming up from commercial, I don't know if folks heard us, but we were talking about how there's a lot of pressure on kids these days to figure out what they want to do, and so many young people don't know what they want to do. How do you help them determine that? What do you do?
Well, I think that, one, a lot of our students, those leaders that I talked to you about earlier, they can influence the students by showing them what they can learn in that pathway, talk about, what it would involve for them to complete the courses in the pathway, and what kind of money they make as a career in that pathway. And I think that always prompts them to be interested in it. And just sitting down with them and listening to them and what their interests are, to be able to guide them, in a direction.
I would think that, getting student on that right path can really make a difference for a student. It maybe really turn one around that needs to, or really inspire someone. Do you find that, and how do you make that happen? I mean, not just everybody can do that.
Well, I think it's not done alone, for sure. We have an excellent staff. All of our instructors in our program areas are very invested, and when we see a student that's off track, we'll try to guide them in a direction that is going to be something of their interest. And when students can use their hands and they can work and complete something, make something, it changes their education.
It definitely does. Yeah. We're talking about, I know Henderson County High School is a big school, number one.
Yes.
And as I understand it, the CTE program, the Career Technical Education Program, is like its own area. So you have a lot of students you deal with, hundreds, I understand.
Well,
right?
We actually have about 1,800 students that come through our program areas.
That's a lot.
Throughout the course of the year, when we have like 2,000 students total. So there are a lot of students that go in and out, of our unit throughout the day.
And making sure each student really gets the time and attention, from you, that takes a lot. How do you do that?
Well, days are really fast,
Yeah.
The school day seems to end quickly, and I feel like I run out of time quite often. But, when students come in, I tend to spend a lot of time talking with them just about what their experiences are, and, they come to me as needed, and I'll do what I can to try to help them feel like they're in the right place.
As a parent of a young man who just went through high school, a couple of years ago, I remember those days, trying to figure things out. What advice do you have for parents? Because as we were talking about a minute ago, how parents can sometimes get in the way of things happening, but they can also be a great facilitator too.
Sure.
What advice do you have for the parents involved in this situation?
Well, one, I always love when a parent's invested, and when they build that relationship with me or one of their students' counselors, because that's the first step. And then, the second step to me is always making sure that parents are open-minded to the fact that, not every student needs to go to college to be able to be successful. There are many careers and many places in this community that, offer very high-paying jobs. Our business and industry is constantly looking for skilled technicians and students that can come out with certifications from our programs, and they can make a very, very good living and not have a debt of college loans.
So be mindful of that and listen to the students too, their kiddos as well. I know we don't have much time left, and I know that a lot of what you do too is facilitating the relationship between the students who may go on and work in local businesses. Right. So talk about that a little bit, how important those businesses are to making this happen.
Well, we have a great relationship with Henderson Economic Development and collaborate with them. We have a manufacturing tour week that we do in October where we take the students to local business and industry so they can actually see what it is that they would do if they were to, work for that employer. This fall, we actually have a really cool thing happening, partnering with Henderson Economic Development to do a manufacturing academy where our K through 12 guidance counselors and Frisky workers and youth service center staff are all going to attend a day full of tours where they can learn about what's out here. So this job can, other staff members can really encourage students to go this direction.
How valuable for those students to see firsthand what happens. All right. Well, it sounds like a great program. Steve Welch, thanks so much for joining us, and congratulations, our Pathfinder Award winner, Steve Welch at Henderson County High School. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shelley.
All right.